drop it for rap, hold the beat, drop it for rap, hold drop the beat, drop it for rap, drop it for the beat, drop it for hold drop the beat for rap, hold the beat, drop it for rap, drop the beat, drop it for rap, drop it for the beat, drop it for watch him make it break it down.
Do you have a history of asthma or anything like that?
There is only one staff who try hard with a vengeance.
Hey Denzel, can I ask you a question? How come you didn't visit me at the health center? Good evening to all who have tuned in to the East Boston Neighborhood Health Center's 50th anniversary online celebration. My name is Manny Lopez, and I am honored to serve as the president and CEO of this great organization. You might be wondering where I am and why I've chosen this location to greet you. Let me explain. Last year, we began planning our 50th anniversary celebration. It was going to be an elaborate, exciting evening to be held at the beautiful ICA watershed just over there in the East Boston shipyard. Well, COVID-19 had different plans, so we decided to pivot and take it back where it all started. I'm standing on the rooftop of my childhood home, right here in Jeffries Point in East Boston, where my single mother, Rosa, raised me and my 4 siblings. As the years went on, we welcomed cousins, aunts, uncles, and others. We even built bedrooms on this roof deck to accommodate our extra roommates. Our experience was much like the experience of many in this community, settling here for a chance at a better life. This meant employment, education, housing, and of course, healthcare. So tonight, even though I can't see all of you, I still have a pretty good view. If I could turn in this direction, I could spot the relief station at 14 Porter Street, where the East Boston Neighborhood Health Center first started. Let me share with you a brief video that starts over there. We're standing on the steps of the health center's rich history. 50 years ago, the building behind us was the East Boston Relief Station, the very beginning of East Boston Neighborhood Health Center. It all started when a group of female activists in this hardworking immigrant community grew more and more frustrated by the lack of health care in their neighborhood. They fought hard to bring medical services to East Boston. And it worked. The city sent a young James Taylor to start providing care to this community. For 50 years now, East Boston Neighborhood Health Center has answered the call. When our patients needed us, we're here to provide the highest quality of care. Whether you're from East Boston, Chelsea, Revere, Winthrop, Everett, or across the harbor in the South End and the surrounding communities, our diverse staff treats you with respect. All are welcome. Despite the progress we've made, we're still fighting to address issues that existed at our inception. Eradicating systemic racism, social inequalities, and health disparities remains at the forefront of East Boston Neighborhood Health Center's mission. Today, as we face intense challenges on multiple fronts, we have never been more committed to the work we do.
On behalf of our Board of Directors, we thank our founders, the generations of hardworking staff that came before us, and the 1,200 current employees who tirelessly serve our mission. We are deeply proud of what we have accomplished, yet there is much more work ahead. So while we celebrate today, it's back to work tomorrow, Our communities need us. And we can't wait to see what the next 50 years hold for the East Boston Neighborhood Health Center.
Hi, I'm Jacky Fantus, Chief Medical Officer of the Health Center and one of the family doctors here. For 5 decades, EBNHC has grown in response to the needs of those we serve. We are responsible for caring for well over 100,000 lives and continue to grow. And even as we respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, we treat each interaction and visit with a personal touch. We offer far too many services for me to mention them all, but I want our staff and community to know how proud I am of all the work we do. Our primary care and specialty departments are seeing more patients than ever before and adapting to treating patients both in person and virtually by telehealth. And our emergency department has not skipped a beat amongst this crisis. I'm so thankful for their presence in our community. Our Strong Neighborhood PACE program is caring for hundreds of seniors and nursing home eligible members and leading the nation in managing great care together with reducing costs for our state. And we have so many other wonderful programs focused on special populations, and we thank all of those who are helping to support these programs. We simply could not run them without financial support of generous individuals, corporations, foundations, and our friends in local and federal government. Congratulations to all past and current staff and patients. We are so very honored to have served you for over 50 years.
My son and I have been patients at East Boston Neighborhood Health Center for over 10 years. I can't imagine going anywhere else. Happy anniversary to East Boston Neighborhood Health Center.
Thanks to Neighborhood PACE, I get to live independently in my home, and I'm really grateful. So congratulations, East Boston Neighborhood Health, for your 50th anniversary. If you keep having birthdays, I'll keep having birthdays. Have a good day.
Project Shine treats me with care and respect. I feel seen and supported by my medical team. Project Shine is a safe space for me. Thank you for supporting LGBTQ community and all people of color who needs access to quality care.
My name is Rosalie Rodriguez. I am a patient at Southern Community Health Center. I've been a patient with them for 37 years. I was there pediatric. I got services in OBGYN, adult medicine. I also have children, 5 children that are there in pediatric, one now that's in adult medicine. And I just want to say thank you for all the services you guys have provided for me and my family. And we are truly grateful. Thank you so much.
My name is Gerald Casey, and I've been a member of the East Boston Health Center PACE program for 6 years. I can compare this with all of the big hospitals, but this is the best. So on this 50th year service, I really want to thank the East Boston Community Health Center and its PACE program and all of their doctors and wonderful staff.
I'm honored to be a small part of East Boston Neighborhood Health Center's long history. We truly stand on the shoulders of giants. Dr. James Taylor, Jack Craddock, and so many others who dedicated their lives to breaking down barriers and laying the foundation for healthier, happier, more equitable communities. Although we've grown a lot in the last 50 years, the mission that drove us then is still our mission today, caring for those who need us most. Happy anniversary, East Boston Neighborhood Health Center.
East Boston Center, je souhaite un bon anniversaire, toujours fait ça bon.
जन्मदिनको धेरै धेरै शुभकामना मेरो इस्ट बोस्टन काम गर्ने ठाउँलाई.
Happy birthday!
Hola, felicidades al East Boston Neighborhood Health Center en su 50 aniversario. Lo mejor de la comunidad. ¡Yay!
Happy anniversary!
Joyeux anniversaire. Félicitations à la clinique.
Happy birthday, East Boston!
Feliz aniversario, Centro de Salud East Boston.
Ait bileția East Boston Health Center.
Feliz cumpleaños, East Boston, de República Dominicana.
Feliz cumpleaños, East Boston, de Puerto Rico.
Happy anniversary!
Happy birthday, Health Center!
Joyeux anniversaire!
Feliz cumpleaños a la clínica de East Boston Neighborhood Health Center.
Sắp trao lìn kỷ niệm nhật East Boston Neighborhood Health Center. عيد ميلاد سعيد المستشفى بإيست بوسطن.
Happy birthday!
Welcome back. Would you believe that my East Boston High School Letterman sweater still fits me? Yes, before the gray hair and the back pain, I was on the East Boston High track team. I just jogged over here from my house on Webster Street to the high school where I'm speaking to you from our Student Wellness Center. East Boston Neighborhood Health Center is blessed to have so many great supporters and partners like Phil Branch 40 here at East Boston High School and our partners at the Shaw Family Foundation who helped make this site a reality. In a moment, I'm going to introduce a special guest who'll be joining our program this evening. But before I do, I want to recognize an important group of supporters who contributed to our annual Art of Healthcare fundraiser, even without an event, at a time when we needed it most. As many of you know, EBNHC runs several amazing programs for our community that require additional support to maintain operations. Donations from the Art of Healthcare help keep these programs running and ensure we can continue to go beyond and above for our patients. I'm going to ask for some help from our EBNHC staff and thanking our sponsors. Take it away, team.
Thank you to our sponsor, Dowling & O'Neill.
Thank you, Davis family.
Thank you, Boston Medical Center.
Thank you always.
Thank you, BMC Health Net Plan.
Thank you, Celeste Dorsey.
Thank you, Y.
Thank you, Eastern Bank.
Thank you, Santander.
Thank you, Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Thank you, New Balance Foundation.
Thanks to the staff for helping us out. Every year, I'm so proud of the work done by our team at EBNHC. We do amazing things here. This year has been especially challenging, but if you haven't heard, heroes work here. In the clinics, on the phones, back office, and even more recently in Zoom meetings, our staff gets the job done with our patients in mind. It's no coincidence that we've been named Boston Globe's top places to work 6 times. And speaking of Boston, you like my shirt? Over this past year, EBNHC has stepped up to the plate, dealt with every curveball thrown our way, and been especially clutch when our team needed us the most. Anyone come to mind? I hinted at a special guest earlier. For this event, we thought long and hard about who might be best to address our staff and friends of the Health Center. Tonight, we have an all-time great with us. Please join me in welcoming Boston's own Big Papi, David Ortiz.
Hey, what's up? This is Big Papi, David Ortiz. I want to give you a huge shout out to East Boston Neighborhood Health Center, celebrating their 50th anniversary and also providing more COVID tests for Boston than any other city. Me, Big Papi, I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing for the Boston community. Congratulations on everything that you guys do in the community. And God bless you all. This is the time that we need to stay together and continue helping each other out. And you guys, East Boston Neighborhood Health Center, are getting it done. So thank you very much and God bless you all.
Thanks, Big Papi. We love you here at East Boston Neighborhood Health Center. To quote you, this is our city. And the East Boston Neighborhood Health Center will continue to serve our communities in and outside of Boston for another 50 years, providing compassionate care for all, regardless of who they are, where they come from, what language they speak, the color of their skin, and whether or not they can pay for services. We'll fight to maintain access to quality, affordable health care, the same way those brave women from East Boston fought 50 years ago. They brought it here. It's our job to keep it here. Again, I want to thank all of our sponsors, supporters, the EBNHC staff, the staff who helped put all of this together, and of course, everyone who joined us tonight. And a special thanks to Big Papi. As fun as this was, we hope to see you all in person next year. To close things out, let's hear from our staff one more time.
Bon anniversaire sur East Boston Neighborhood Health Center. Ça c'est parti. Et ça c'est 50 ans nous t'es là. So, mais wish nous une bonne fête.
Happy birthday, UBNHC.
Happy birthday.
Feliz 50 aniversario.
Happy 50th East Boston Neighborhood Health Center.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Namaste. जन्मदिन की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं.
Tanti auguri per il 50° anniversario.
Feliz 50 anniversario.
Happy anniversary, East Boston Neighborhood Health Center. Feliz aniversario, East Boston Neighborhood Health Center.
Hold the beat, drop it for rap. Hold up the beat, drop it for rap. Drop it for the beat, drop it for hold up the beat for rap. Hold the beat, drop it for rap. Drop the beat, drop it for rap. Drop it for the beat, drop it for watch and make it break it down.
Yeah, things are pretty good here. I'm not doing much today.
Michael, the Joint Commissioner Inspector's here to see you.
All right, here we go. All right, I got this.